Hi, and welcome to today's class. Today's class is called Fire Your Glutes. So we are really going to work in this really sort of quite quick flow of movements to fire your glutes really well, challenging their strength, stability and control. I'm not using any props today, so let's get going. I want this to be a quick bit of movement for you to fit in at any point during your day. So, coming to lay down on our backs. The soles of the feet are on the floor, the knees are up towards the ceiling. Let your head lay back, just drop your chin into your chest slightly, just to feel the length in the back of the neck. We're going to work straight into these glutes right away. So bringing the left foot in slightly, you're going to bring your right knee into a tabletop. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heel slightly, and you're going to push into that left foot and lift into a one-legged bridge. So from there, just get yourself set so that the right side isn't dropping down, your pelvis is level. And then you're going to lower, you're not going to go all the way down, you're going to hover off the floor and you're going to lift back up. So lifting and lowering. Whilst we're doing this, check in with that left glute, see if it's working. I tend to give my muscle a little bit of a prod just to go, yeah, come on, this is what I want to work, this is what I want to fire. You are the thing that's meant to be helping me move, whilst this other side is obviously just trying to hold steady as you lift and lower. So keeping that little bit of length in the tailbone so that the lower back doesn't crunch. We don't crunch into the lower back, so we're holding our core nice and steady as well. Pushing through that big toe as you lift and lower. So straight away, you should be able to feel your glute working. Opening the front of that left hip just a little bit. Take two more. And then stay up. You're going to extend your right leg long towards the ceiling. We're going to take small pulses at the top. So not lowering all the way down now. So lifting, just pulsing as you lift up. Keeping that chin dropped into the chest, the length in the back of the neck as you do this. I can certainly feel my left glute. I hope that you can. Take two more there. And then lower the right foot down. Lower all the way down or stay in your bridge and switch. So the right foot will come in slightly, the left knee will come into that tabletop. Hands can run by your sides. And then from here, we're going to lift and lower. So setting yourself up again, getting that right side firing, so that kind of asymmetrical work that we're trying to do, load one side a little bit more, keeping that left side nice and level, having a little tap on that right glute. If you don't feel like it's coming on, we are working our hamstring as well, but really we want the glute to be doing the majority of the work. You're not punching your ribs up too high. Lots of little things just to check in with, okay, as you do this movement. Nice breaths in and out, so don't forget to breathe. Please do not hold your breath. Nice steady breaths. Taking two more there. And then staying up, extend that left leg long. You pulse at the top, small pulses. Again, feel that glute come on even more. Hold the core steady, don't let that left side drop down. Your hands are down by your sides, they're just helping a little bit just to stabilise your body. Take two more. And then lower that left foot. Lower all the way down nice and slowly. You're going to interlace the hands behind the head. Elbows are out wide to start with. You're going to take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring those elbows so they're up towards the ceiling. You're going to curl the torso up, pull those front ribs down. And then inhale as you lower. The elbows go out to the sides. You push into your feet and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And then you lower. And then you exhale as you curl up. Elbows come in. And then you inhale as you lower. Lift the hips. Exhale as you lift. Lower, lift the hips. So working into our normal bridge. Adding those glutes. As you exhale, you lift, pull those front ribs down. And inhale as you lift the hips up. So working between the two, just getting our core going as well. So hopefully you've got the idea of that pattern. You exhale as you lift the torso, you come down, you inhale as you lift the hips. Take 2 more. Trying to get that breath and the movement going. Last one. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, come down and lift the hips up. Bring those knees into the chest, have a little hug and a rock from side to side. We're going to come up, so you roll to one side or rock yourself up and over onto all fours. So we're going to do one little move here just to work into the glutes a little bit more on all fours. So the left forearm is going to come parallel to the front of the mat. Your right hand will be next to your left fist. Okay, your chest stays down towards the ground, back of the head stays lifted so the neck is nice and long. Your right leg is the one that's going to move, so you're going to kick that right leg back, externally rotate. So the toes and the knee come out to the right, and then draw that knee in. So you kick, externally rotate, and then come back. The chest stays down towards the ground, the gaze stays down towards the ground, the head is not dropping. So just getting that movement going with the leg, that external rotation, nice deep breaths in and out, feel that leg working, lifting up in your core. Take 1 more, and then switch. So the right forearm now, parallel to the front of the mat, left hand next to that right fist. Set yourself up, and then you kick the left leg back, externally rotate, and bring it in. So kicking back, and then in. So nice and steady, it's just the leg that's moving, nothing else is moving. Keep that head lifted. Even though we've got that left leg moving, it's the one that's working. This right side is having to work to stabilise. So all the while we're doing a lot for both sides of the pelvis, for the glutes, for the core. Even though this is glutes, obviously there's lots of other parts of the body working as well. Take 1 more. And then from there, hand down, knee down. We're going to lift into down dog, so tuck your toes, pike those hips up. Just have a little pedal of your feet, so bend one knee straight in the other. Feel the nice stretch in the backs of the legs. And then from there, you're going to walk your feet towards your hands. Push down, sweep those arms forwards and up, and bring your hands to heart center. We're going to move through one little sequence of moves just to get these glutes going even more. So we'll inhale those arms forwards and up, folding down, bend the knees, land the hands. Step your right foot back, lower that right knee, top of the foot, sweep those arms forwards and up. Have a little squeeze of that right glute, open the front of the right hip, so we're nice and long in the spine here. Your hands are going to come down, come into plank. So the left foot goes back, the right foot goes back. Have a little squeeze of the glutes, lengthen the tailbone. You can lower down in one piece or lower the knees. Bend the elbows as you lower down, tops of the feet on the floor. Pull those hands back, cobra. And then exhale, you push back. You're going to lift into your down dog. From here, you're going to extend your left leg long. You're going to point your toe. So the toe stays pointed as you tap your foot down and then lift. So tap and lift. So you're using your glutes to lift your leg up. Nothing else is moving. Everything is nice and still. So that right leg, your grounded leg, is still having to work super hard as well as you move that left leg. Take 1 more. And then have your leg at hip height, flex your foot, take it out to the left and bring it back. Out to the left and bring it back. So your toes are facing towards the ground, okay? So we are not turning our foot. If at any point this feels too much, you can lower the right knee down. Instead of doing this in down dog, you would do it on a sort of all fours positioning. And then lower that foot down, bend the knees, lower them. Left forearm comes parallel to the front of the mat. So what we just did, it will be the right leg that's moving. You're going to kick that right leg back, you externally rotate, you bring it in. So you kick and in. So remember, the chest isn't turning with you. You're keeping that down towards the ground. If you're pushing with those the hand and the forearm away, nice long spine. Get that right side working more now. So we're just moving from side to side. One leg's moving, one leg stabilising, and then we're switching. Last one. Lower the right knee, pop up. Right hand, right knee down. So we're coming to modified side plank. So you kick that right leg out. You send the left leg long. Left arm comes up, and then you're going to lift that left leg. We're going to draw small circles here. So circling in one direction. So small circles, not big, little. Point your toe. Imagine you're drawing a little circle on the wall behind you. Go in the opposite direction. Try not to collapse in your side body as you do this. Last one. And then the left foot's going to step to the front. You pivot on your right knee. Your right hand will come onto the left thigh. Left hand comes onto the hip. You tilt forward. You lift that back knee. We're going to weight shift into this left leg as the right leg lifts off the floor into our sort of aeroplane warrior three. Push down with this left leg and bring your right knee up into flexion. You pause. Then we're going to move between the two. So the right hand will come back to that left thigh as you kick that right leg back. Torso has to come down towards the ground. There's a bend in my left knee. I'm sitting into this left glute. Then you're going to push down with this left leg and you're going to squeeze that left glute as that right knee comes up. Take two more there. So send the leg back. Using balance and control, you push with that left foot to bring the right knee up. Last one. Really try to stay grounded down on that left foot. I know it's super hard. If you fall, just jump back in. Knee up and then lower that knee down. We're going to do that all on the other side. So inhale the arms forwards and up. You fold down, bend the knees. Step that left foot back. You lower the knee, top of the foot. Sweep those arms forwards and up. Have a nice stretch for the spine. So squeeze of that left glute now. Hands down, come into plank. So the right foot goes back, then the left foot goes back. Nice long line. You can lower down in one piece or you lower the knees. Then the elbows, you lower. Tops of the feet on the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. And then exhale, push yourself up and back into down dog. This time the right leg will go long. You point that toe. You lower the foot down and you lift. Lower down and lift. So it's the right leg is up, the left foot is down. So moving in this right leg this time. So the right glute doing the work to lift that leg up while everything else stays still. That leg is just coming to hip height, so you're not turning in the pelvis, you're not opening your hips. There's a little bend in my left knee. Okay, I don't need to completely lock it out. Take one more. And then take that leg back to hip height. Flex the foot. Take it out to the right and then back. Out to the right and back. If you need to lower the left knee down and do these moves, do that. Meet your body where it is today. So never be worried if you need to. Perhaps just put a knee down for a moment, reset, and then come back up. It's all about building strength. Last one. And then lower that right foot, lower the knees. The right forearm now is parallel to the front of the mat. The left hand is by that right wrist. The left leg moves this time. So you kick that left leg back, you externally rotate and then draw that knee in and kick it back. So when the knee draws in, we're not landing that knee down, you're just hovering it and then kicking back. Stay lifted in the core. Stay steady. Try to make sure it's only the leg moving, there's nothing else moving. Nice steady breaths. Pushing that forearm into the ground. Stay nice and lifted and opening the chest. Take two more. And then when you've taken that last one, left knee will come down. Modified side plank. So stay on the left. You kickstand the left leg. The right leg goes to the back. The right arm reaches up. Pushing those hips forward, so we don't want to be sitting down, the hips come forward, you lift your right leg, point your toe. Small circles. So again, you're really trying to stabilise everywhere else as that leg moves. You should be feeling it. I'm certainly feeling it. Reaching your fingertips up to the ceiling, go in the opposite direction. This is a quick fire trying to get the legs working, the glutes working. So we're doing everything relatively quickly and moving from one thing to the other to get everything working. And then step that right foot to the front. Left hand will come onto the right thigh, right hand onto the hip. Torso leans forwards, lift that back knee. Shift your weight into that right foot. The left foot hovers. Pause. Push down with the right leg to help bring the left knee up into flexion. Pause. Then lower back down, okay? Kick the leg back. The torso comes forwards. I sit into my right glute. Use that glute. Then push and rise back up. If you need to tap the foot down, feel free. I just tapped my foot down. Getting your balance. So working with that control, that slow, steady control as you bring your torso forwards and then push and rise up. Let's take 2 more. So sit that bum back, torso forwards, gaze comes down to the ground. Remember, the head is just an extension of the spine. It's going along with the spine. And last one, push down to rise up and then land your foot down. We're going to do a quick stretch for these glutes, so we're going to come into a pigeon stretch. If you don't like pigeon, you can just do a figure of 4 on your back. Your hands are going to come down. We're on all fours. I like coming into pigeon this way. So the left knee will go back slightly and you'll hook your right ankle over the left knee. So you're in a figure of 4 here. Using your hands, all you're going to do is extend that left leg long to push yourself back. Forearms will come down. So we're in our pigeon stretch on that right side. We've worked these glutes, so we're going to give them a little bit of a stretch. Ideally, if you can hang around for this, obviously that will help. But I know sometimes people are super busy. So if you need to go, then please feel free. But if you can, just stay here, have a few rounds of breath, get that nice little stretch. So the hips are even in this position, you're not rolling off to one side, okay? Chest is facing down towards the ground. You can lower the head down if you would like, or you can keep it lifted. Take 1 more breath there. And then to come out of this, just roll to that right side. The left knee will come up and then come back into all fours. Take the right knee back, left ankle crosses over that right. Use your hands to push and extend that right leg long. Top of the foot on the floor, then bring the forearms down. Come into your left side. And again, nice steady breaths in and out. Lowering the head down if you would like to. Even though this is a stretch, we're not completely just sinking down. There is still an element of control, a slight element of lift. Just seeing how that left side feels compared to the right. Take 1 more breath. And then roll to the left side. You can bring your right leg round, come into that seated position just to finish class. So take a moment. If you are still with me, bringing one hand over the other at the heart center. Just pause, just close your eyes or soften your gaze. Bow your head to your heart. And just take a moment just to thank yourself for carving out time in your day, to move, to fire those glutes, to get them working. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, from my heart to yours. Namaste.